Hi Libra, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So if you're a sun, moon or rising sign Libra, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have the Strength card. So off the back of that powerful full moon in your sign, how is everybody feeling? Yeah, interesting times for sure, right? So you've got this Strength card here. This week, this is really urging you to delve deep into your heart of hearts. Now that you've had a complete revealing of self, let's say, the Strength card being here as the key to the week is basically saying, now that everything's kind of been stripped back, laid bare, you know exactly where you're at, how you feel about everything. What is it that now is left? What is the dream that's left? What is the goal that's left? What is the relationship that is highlighted? In your heart of hearts, in the depths of yourself, what is it that you are ready, willing and able to commit to or fight for? And when I talk about fight for, this isn't about going to war and, you know, making it all of that. It's just about you being really conscious about what you are ready to put first, what you are ready to put above all things, that you are ready to have the courage, the guts and the gumption to go after, no matter what, no matter who says what or whatever comes up. It's like, what is that thing that you are now fixed on in that heart space? Because this is the time and these are the steps that are likely to show up for you in order to make that a reality. With that said, if you are a continued subby, you know Raffi loves you, and if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button for your actions and interactions with the world at large. You've got the Knight of Swords, which kind of speaks to very much to what I was saying, right? So this is about you really being very conscious, but also being very self-directed at the moment. This is a week where you are likely to push ahead or forge ahead with something. And I kind of feel like this is smashing through the roadblocks or the obstacles. It's like you're not seeing obstacles. You're not seeing it, like all you see is like tall buildings that you can leap in a single bound. Like this is you effectively, I wouldn't even say discovering your superpower. It's about you switching on your superpower. So whatever that might be, it's your focus, it's your determination, and it's your ability to go after something. This is likely to be a week where you are seeking meetings, where you're seeking opinions from people. This could be a powerful week of gathering information, but it's like you're not just sitting there as a passive sort of observer. This is about you getting after the information that you need in order to make certain things happen for yourself. This is about you really taking life this week by the reins and not holding back for it. And I kind of feel like for some of you as well, this might be about something that you've denied yourself, or something that maybe you told yourself, well, you know, I do want it, but the likelihood of having it or getting it or whatever is not, you know, slim to none, and This is about you being honest about it and then going after it, regardless of how the odds might feel stacked against you. It's like you're not seeing that and you're busting straight through it. Love it. For your communications and conversations, you have the Eight of Wands. This is a great card for communication. And it also, it backs up what I was just saying. So you've got the Strength card, which is number 8. You've also got the Eight of Wands. 2 8s is new knowledge, new information. But this is you actively getting after that information. That Eight of Wands is fast communication, lots of communication, emails, text messages, phone calls, letters. For some of you, this could be a really busy week, actually. And it's like, you know, like when you sometimes, I don't know if anybody else has had one of these moments, I'm sure you all have, but sometimes when you go through those moments that were supposed to test you or whatever, and like you come out the other side of it, and like even though you feel tired, you feel like you can, like, you know, demolish a tank. It's just like, yeah, you know, like spiritually and inside, I feel like I could, you know, move a mountain or whatever. That's the feeling that I get from this. And it's like where that intensity last week was not supposed to stop you, but where it maybe would have stopped a lot of people, a lot of you guys are like, now, no, you know what? Now is the time to put my foot to the accelerator. So I love it. For those of you that are studying, this is a great week for you to find a mentor, a teacher or a coach, or at least to discover whose teaching style fits your personal learning style. So this is a great week to get after new teachers, new mentors, new people that can facilitate that kind of role in your life. When it comes to those of you that are employed by somebody else, this is going to be a busy week. There's a lot of information flowing to and from you. Also with the Eight of Wands, especially with the Strength card, this is going to, like, I'm going to say this, even if it's not necessarily overt, this week you are being observed. So how much you can get done, the quality of the work that you can get done in the space of time that you have, all of that stuff is being observed. And you know, one thing I know about Libras, you guys love work, right? Whatever your jobs are, I've noticed that all Librans love work. Like, they love it, you know, from, you know, all levels and stuff. But yeah, if you're working for someone else, you are being observed right now. So this is the time to impress, really. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this would be a really good week for you to put out new information or to share the new vision that you have for your business, whether this is with your clients, whether it's with your oh, come on, brain, your audience. You know, that's another way that it could come up. It would be a really good week as well. If you've got employees, this would be a really good week to touch base with them and share that grand new vision with them. For those of you that are retired and no longer working for any reason, I like this because in a lot of ways it's you having the courage to start something new. You know, like, I don't know if you've seen that meme, it says have the courage to suck at something new. I kind of feel like this is a lot of you doing that. What I will say though, it looks like you're going through a few options. So it's like you've decided, let's say as an example, you've decided you want to study flower arranging, right? Rather than just going straight to the first place, it's like I see you shopping around and really looking, reading the reviews, like doing the whole thing so that you can do the thing well, right? For your love and relations, you've got the Knight of Cups. So you've got two knights right underneath each other. Two knights represents intimacy. So this week, for those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this bodes very well for the love life. This is sexy and intimate. It's the Knight of Cups, so it's sensual as well. It's not just, you know, like, yeah, we've got our spark back, but it's like there's a deeper sense of connection and a deeper sense of intimacy. If you've ever thought about, especially because we've got at the moment, you know, Jupiter who has just finished its, like, the big part of its conjunction with Neptune, but they're both still in Pisces. This would be a great time, especially with that Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. This would be a great time to get into some sort of tantra, you know, where you really connect deeply to your partner, you know, and utilize that sexual sort of tension and energy. Like, this would be a great week for something like that. You know, you can really reboot the relationship on that physical level this week. For those of you that are single and looking, I mean, with a week like this, you know, you've got two knights, you've got two eights, so this is new everything, right? And not only that, I think this is also going to be a lot of you looking at the relationship sector and saying, wow, you know what, the things that I used to be attracted to, or the things that really used to turn me on, actually don't anymore, or maybe they've evolved in some way. But yeah, this could be a great week. You're very magnetic this week, and you've got a very good eye and a feel for what it is that you really need at a deeper level. So you know, you'll be able to bypass all them F-boys and girls, you know, quick and easy. For your money and materials, you've got the Queen of Wands. So money making speeds up this week. And it looks like a lot of this increased revenue is coming from this new knowledge, this new information, this you really getting after it. This is not waiting to be told you're getting a promotion and a raise. It's going in and asking for it. It's not you, you know, saying, oh, how can I make more money? It's you straight away. I'm creating new products. I'm putting my prices up. Like, this is you just getting after it. With that Queen of Wands, I will say, because you've got the Knight of Swords and the actions and options, Financially, you may have to have a tough conversation this week where you're setting a boundary around or with money. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, I like the Queen of Wands for health and vitality, because this is a lot of energy, a lot of vigor, a lot of passion, and a lot of drive. When it comes to your home and environment, this may be, it could be as simple as you're shopping around, to get a cheaper bill with something. That's one way that it could show up. It could also be, for some of you, maybe there's a challenge or an issue with a neighbor this week, so watch out for that. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week, and let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.